My name is Jeff Kissinger. I'm a senior project manager in the IT department at Grand Rapids Community College. I manage projects. Projects are temporary endeavors that are undertaken to come up with a unique product, solution, some type of way of getting something done. And then they end. They typically involve people that are from different departments that I don't actually manage directly. I have to borrow resources and make this all come together. Projects are often undertaken to resolve issues that are different than what we're typically doing in operations. And as a result, it's something new that is brought into the organization as a result of a project. Departments often come to me with problems, and they'll say that they want maybe an IT solution to resolve the problem. The problem is often maybe they are spending 10 hours doing something a week that they think they probably could be doing in an hour or less. So, how would you resolve a problem like that? Oftentimes, when a department comes and they say, we have this issue, the first thing I need to do is find out what the issue is. I need to listen. Communication skills make up about 90% of what I do, whether it's in writing, in reading, in listening, nonverbal communication, verbal communication, presentation, process documentation, system documentation, which involves technical writing. There's a lot of different ways that we communicate with each other, and we have to use that power as project managers to understand what the problem is. And until we understand what the problem is, can't help them resolve the problem. So my job, I will sit down and I'll research and I'll listen to what the issue is. I will take the time to ask a lot of questions. I'll watch what they do. I'll watch what the processes they're currently using, and that generates ideas and it generates solutions and possibilities. And then I can go back and find out, okay, is there a system that we already use that could resolve this problem? If there's not a system we already use, is there a system that you typically wouldn't use that might be able to resolve the problem if you use it in a different way? Or we can look at systems outside that we haven't already purchased. And sometimes that involves doing a request for a proposal where we have people come in and demonstrate their systems, and we all work together and make this happen. Or we can possibly build something. Maybe it's customizing an existing system we have. But we don't really know what to do yet until we do that research. Then we have to listen to the requirements. We have to look at the process. We have to understand what it is you want. What are you trying to achieve? What is it going to look like when you're done? And that helps drive it. Because most importantly here is, what's the vision? What's it going to look like when it's done? And then we can work on sorting out the things you don't need from the vision. If it doesn't meet the vision, it doesn't have to be there. And it helps you focus and hone in on what it is that's most important. Then from there, we have to balance it against constraints. There's 6 main constraints that I'm talking about. There's time, there's cost, there's the scope of the project, there's resources, there's quality standards, and then there's risk and opportunity, those together. And when you manipulate one, you're going to affect the others in some way. So what we're looking for is a balance of those constraints. And then how does it fit within the overall operation of the organization? In my case, it's Grand Rapids Community College. Is this thing that we're developing going to help the college as a whole, or is it going to just help this one department and then have an adverse effect on other departments? We can't have that either. So it has to fit. It's like taking a complicated jigsaw puzzle and adding more pieces to the picture, and you're creating a new picture.